racking money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking money, power flipping. Moving, shaking, coming down, tipping. Stacking, racking money, power flipping.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing these really cute AZTEC print nails. I got the idea from a skirt that I wore to my friend's birthday, and as soon as I saw it I was like, yes, have to. So here we are. I'm just going to be prepping first. I always do like a really light sand because especially if you're a nail tech and you're doing your own nails for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, you find that your nails can get a bit thin if you over file. So just remember that if you're starting out and you're doing your nails for friends and family as well, because when I started initially, I remember, you know, my sister and my mum telling me that their nails are feeling a bit weak. And you know, sometimes I get that with my clients as well. So just remember to do a really light buffing, because if they're getting their nails done regularly, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. And then if you're doing any designs that are just gel, it does seem to get a little bit hotter under the light as well, so just keep that in mind. But yes girls, I also am doing my right hand in this video, but I don't complete it. I honestly guys was going out as I was recording this. Literally my friends and family and my kids and their kids were just running all around me, I kid you not. So bear with me. I do get through it and it turns out so beautiful. I'm so impressed with these nails. I'm looking at them right now and they're just giving me life. Okay, so yes, I wanted to do this AZTEC print, and I did want to change it up and I wanted to keep it really simple as well, because I was going on this trip. So I thought, let me just do a basic base and then add the print on top. So as you can see, I am going for the French. You guys know I love this French at this point. It is so easy to do. I think it's just harder when you're watching somebody do it, but when you're actually doing it, it's not that bad. So at this point, I'm used to it. It's also such an elegant look as well, and then you can just jazz it up to your heart's content. So I thought, let me get through the base, do my right hand in the process, but that's not being recorded. You can just layer things up just so it can complete the look. So yes guys, I decided to go with the nude from 𝘕𝘂. You guys know I love this. If you can see the bottle right now, the tube, it's giving used and abused. Okay, seriously, I have used this thing to the end of its lifetime. Okay, so I shall be getting some more of this 𝘕𝘂 AliExpress. Thank you very much. And basically guys, you're just blobbing a bit right near your cuticle. You're making it just as you would a regular cuticle area, but then as you're going over to the top, you are basically doing whatever shape you want your French to be. I like mine in this kind of ballerina almond shape. And it is very simple. You just tap it into place, guys, and then once it's in your preferred shape, you cure it right away, because we all know now polygel likes to just go, okay, with the wind. So wherever your nail is facing, it is just going to run down that way. Okay, so as soon as you have it in a really, really beautiful shape, make sure you clean your edges and you cure. And then guys, I go on to the filing process, and honestly I think I was just so excited to see. You guys know I love my filing. Honestly, it's the best part after top coat. Okay, top coat is the best part, but filing, you can see that shape coming out. It just changes everything. Okay, so yes, I was getting a bit ahead of myself. You know, I started filing the cuticles, and that's okay, but really the aim of this part was for me to file the almond French to the preferred shape, get it perfected basically. So after I do my cuticles, I then go in with my nail filer. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is where your arm starts to ache, okay? Because you are trying to get them edges as straight as possible. And also I failed to mention that when you are doing the polygel up to the tip of your French, you want to have it like quite blocky so that when you do file, you have enough space to file it correctly, you know, enough of an edge for the nail file to lean up against. But at the same time, you want to create a really good nail shape, so just remember to keep that in mind. You know, what does the nail look like when it's completed, and then you make sure that that shape is coming up, okay? And then once you add your colored polygel to the tip, to the French, it is going to look so good after the filing process. So yes guys, now I'm going in with my white. Honestly, the skirt that I had was white and black AZTEC print, so I thought let me just do that, you know. But then while I was doing the nail art, my friend called me and she was like, you didn't add any colors? And I thought, what? I totally could have, but you know, I had already had my plan in my head, so I thought let me just execute. So yes guys, as I'm adding the white polygel, I realized that to the baby finger I didn't really add that much, so that's okay guys. You just cure what you like and then you can add some more. You can always add some more, okay? And for anyone that's looking at this thinking that looks an absolute mess, that doesn't look like a cute French, okay, that's kind of the purpose at this point. We're just trying to fill in the space of where we are going to file and get the perfect nail shape out of. And of course you are trying your best to make it you know, as a perfected shape as possible. Did that even make sense? As a perfected, no, you're just trying to perfect the shape as much as possible basically. And it's kind of like, you know, when people do stonework and woodwork, you know, they carve things out, so the perfect shape is in there somewhere. You're trying to get it as close as possible, but remember after this you are going to cure and you will file anyway, okay? And I always make my Frenches and acrylics when I do it this way. I make it a little bit thicker obviously, so that when I am filing it I have enough to work with. But also guys, I have grown so far. I used to put on so much polygel and acrylic. Just thinking about it now, I'm like, gosh, I think each hand was like a set. Seriously, like a whole set for both hands. It was a lot. But that's okay, we live and we learn. And also I am making all these terrible errors. Not that terrible guys really, but I'm just going through the motion basically. So you guys watching, if you want to get started with your nail journey, you can maybe pick up some do's and don'ts from me as I did with other YouTubers. And I realized that, you know, some things stayed with me and some things I just had to go through the motion in order for me to learn myself, right? So then I'm on to the filing, and as you can see, I'm first starting off with the edges because it is quite bumpy and lumpy, and you just want to get back to that nice shape when you look from above basically, yeah? Don't worry about the bulkiness of the nail at this point. You just want to work on the edges, getting it nice and crisp. And I don't know about you girls, but I love my nails sharp as anything, honestly. It's not great, but I love it. Don't judge me, okay? I am careful most times as well. Sometimes, okay? But it's generally the whole look for me, man. It's a whole vibe having just nails that are just sharp and on point, okay? I'm sorry for those of you out there that I have scratched. I'm sorry. That's not great. Friends and family, heed my apology, okay? But no, in all seriousness, you can blunt them a little bit. I've just noticed that I don't seem to do that well, because when I do, I realize that I'm losing my shape. And then it tends to just naturally blunt over the course of a day or a little bit anyway, because you're doing things with your hands. So, you know, those sharp edges are scraping up against things and it just tends to just naturally blunt. And right now I'm looking at it and it's already like blunted. And it's really good. I mean, I have like gone on a whole trip and everything, but I did reshape it today. I did a bit more polygel because it grew out, but yeah, no, it does naturally blunt as well, so it's not that bad. Girls, if you do love your sharp nails, okay, do your thing. Okay, but most of the clients that I have as well, like, they tell me to blunt the edges, so I can tell that they're already having, you know, minor issues with scratching and stuff like that. So especially if you've got little kids, guys, you got to really be careful and maybe just blunt your nails to be safe. Okay, so here comes the best bit about doing this kind of French design. As you can see, when you're filing down, that perfect line that we did earlier is just coming to the surface. You're getting rid of all the extra white bits at the top or whatever color you're using, and honestly, it just gives it such a beautiful, defined, elegant shape, and we can keep it moving. So at this point of the video, I did end up filing my right hand as well, and that's all I was able to do for that day. Remember, my family and friends and all the kids were running around, so I just managed to file it down, and then I went to go chill with the family and stuff. And oh, actually, I did put a top coat just to clean it up and everything, make it look good for the trip. And then when I came back is when I went on to do the nail art. So in terms of nail art, guys, please, you have got to check out this skirt right now. It is the most beautiful thing, and it just gave me life when it came to inspiration for nails. Look at this skirt. It's like a nice woolly fabric, and you know, I just took the simple idea of what was going on the pattern, but I didn't follow it exactly. Okay, so I just started off by doing a few lines here and there, just giving them different widths as well, and then I kind of just made it up as I always do, guys. I just made it up. I was kind of referring back to the skirt here and there, but after I got the hang of the baby nail, and it came out so cute, guys. Can you please just look at this now, how it's coming out? I thought maybe I should define it a little bit more by lining the French in black as well, so I did end up doing that. And once I got the baby nail down, I was like, okay, yeah, we can feel more comfortable and just do what we do here on this channel, just wing it basically. So when it came to the ring finger, there was this design on the skirt, and I thought I want to just make a big version of that on the ring finger. At first I was going to do a similar design to the pinky, but then I thought, let me change it up. You know, the other nails are going to be similar to the pinky, so this ring finger can just stand out. So as usual, guys, so I started off by doing the design that's on the skirt right in the middle of the nail, and then it looked a little plain to me, so I just continued on with adding the lines and the dots and blocking it out in black. And by the time I finished this finger, I was like, okay, no, this is so cute. I didn't at this point know what the other two nails were going to look like. I was kind of deciding between doing them at all or just doing like a little section, but I couldn't stop drawing, guys. I kid you not, like once I started, I just couldn't stop. I ended up doing I think the pointer finger, no, sorry, the thumb I done off camera because I had run out of space, because by this point, guys, I had come back from my trip and I had vlogged my trip as well. So my phone storage wasn't great. Okay, I was deleting things that was on my Google Drive, videos of my children and stuff. Oh my gosh, even though they're on my Google Drive, guys, like I want to keep them on my phone too, you know, reference and that. But yeah, no, so at this point I was just kind of still making it up as I went along, but the overall look of it was just giving me life, guys. I think I was seriously reminiscing my first few sets at this point, and I was just thinking, if someone had shown me these nails like 2 years ago, I would not have believed that. Well, I would have, to be honest with you guys, because I know I can do it and I know you can do it too. But no, I would have been like, okay, I need to get to that point. So I'm just really grateful to be here. That's my son in the background, allow me. And at this point, yeah, you see that nail right there? I was thinking maybe I should just leave it like that. But again, I couldn't stop, guys. So I did end up filling it in. Oh, he is so cute. That's my son running around, guys. So yeah, I done the thumb off camera because I ran out of space, didn't realize I had to stop and delete a few things before coming back to do the top coat. And while I was doing the top coat, I realized that I didn't want the bottom of the French to be glossy. So I just ended up doing the tips of it, and I was so happy, guys. After doing this, I went ahead and made sure to clean your edges, okay? I cleaned my edges so the shape is not lost. And then I got my new cuticle oil, which I'm loving, guys. I'm going to show you where I got this from in the next video, which I'm recording today. I'm so excited. And it's just like a mini haul, okay? So this is how the nails came out. And guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't, subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.